Hey guys, welcome back to Steffi D Creates. Today I'm going to be sharing a life hack decorating hack with you that will make it look like you spent a ton of money but you really only spent a couple of dollars. We're going to be making hurricane vases and apothecary jars inspired by Pottery Barn and Crate and Barrel. I love me some Pottery Barn, but it is a little bit out of my price range. So I am making stuff that looks like it was bought at Pottery Barn. Aren't these so cute? And they only take a couple dollars to make. There are so many ways to make these. You can make short votive ones, tall ones and fill them with potpourri, make jars that have little lids on them and a curve. There are so many possibilities and I am so excited to share this life hack with you. If you're excited too, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the bell so you always see new Steffi D Creates videos when they come out. As always, full instructions will be on my blog, steffidcreates.com, and links to all the products I used in this video in the comments below. I'm so excited to show you how to make these. I have them all over my house and they definitely give my house the next step up decorating wise. I love these, so let's get started making them. Come craft with me, Steffi D. For the hurricane vases, here's what you're going to need. A tall glass vase, some rope, a hot glue gun, a pillar candle, and some decorations. I recommend seashells. For the apothecary jars, you're going to need a candlestick, a strong glue like E6000, and any other glass vase or candle holder. You can use a tall one or you can use a short one, totally up to you. So we're going to start with our hurricane vases. So we're going to take our vase and our rope and we're going to hot glue it around the bottom. So pick one point at the very bottom and put a little bit of hot glue and take the end of your rope and dip it in the hot glue and hold it there until it's dry. Then just around the bottom we're going to do a little bit of hot glue all the way around. It doesn't have to be completely all the way around with the hot glue. You can do a little bit in different spots, but just make sure that your rope is secure all the way around on the bottom. Once you've gone all the way around your jar with rope, just for the first layer, we're going to continue wrapping it around the jar without hot glue, layering the rope on top of itself. I actually have a couple of these around my house and it's some of my favorite decorations and life hacks because it looks like you spent so much money when you really made it yourself. When you've gone about a quarter of the way up the jar, we're going to cut our rope off. Make sure it's in line with where you started your rope. And once it's cut, we're going to do a little bit of hot glue right at the end on the glass to hold it in place. And put the end of your rope in there and hold it together until it dries. It's totally up to you how high with the rope you want to go. Some people do it halfway, some people do it a third. I like just a little bit so you'd be able to see what you put inside the vase. When you're satisfied with your rope, we're going to move on to decorations. You can leave it with just the rope, it looks great, or you can add decorations. Like I said, I'm going to use seashells, so I have one of the seashells that I bought, and I'm going to place it out, put right in the middle of the rope like that. And then I'm just going to use some hot glue, put it right where I want the seashell to go. Make sure there's a good amount of hot glue on there. And then carefully place my seashell on there and hold it until it dries. Once your seashell is on there, it's almost ready to go. All you have to do is pop your candle in there and you're ready to decorate. These are so cute. Like I said, I have a bunch of them around my house. They are some of my favorite summer decorations. For our apothecary jars, we're going to start with our candlestick and we're actually going to let this sit overnight. So we're going to use a really strong glue. I recommend E6000, and we're going to put glue all around the top of the candlestick where it's going to be touching the jar. Now you can use any kind of jar for this. I'm going to be showing you how to do it with the tall pillar vases, but you can use a small votive vase, you can use a round vase. It's totally up to you and what aesthetic you're going for. So make sure you have enough glue on the top to hold it, and then you're going to take your vase and make sure that it's centered and carefully place it on top with the glue. Center it out. Hold it just for about 10 seconds so it kind of gets a little bit sticky, but this does take overnight to dry, so we're going to let it sit overnight so it can really adhere. Now that it's dried, the last thing to do is to fill it and make it a real apothecary jar, which for me just means that it needs a lid. Now if you're going to be using it with potpourri or candles, you don't need a lid on it, but if you're going to be using it in the kitchen and fill it with pasta or candies, you might want a lid on it. Or if you make a small one, put it in the bathroom. It's great for Q-tips or cotton balls. So where are we going to get the lids from? Well, if you're like me and have candles all over the house, but you burn them down and don't want to throw them away, a lot of the candles have lids on them. So I took the lid off one of my candles and it fits perfectly on this vase, and there I have my tall apothecary jar. Now, the possibilities on this are endless. I really just wanted to show you the basics of how to make it, and then it's totally up to you what you can do for it. You can do different sizes and styles. You can put a round vase on there like this. You can do a short vase. Like I said, these are great in the bathroom with Q-tips or cotton balls. You can do different sizes of vases. This one has a curve to it. There are so many possibilities. Fill them with different things for the holidays. I have vanilla potpourri in this one. It's just so much fun to make these and decorate with them. With lids, without lids, it's totally up to you. This is definitely one of my favorite life hacks that we've done because they just look so good, and decorating is all about those little touches that really make a big difference. I love this. If you loved it too, don't forget to click the subscribe button. That way you'll see all new Steffi D Creates videos when they come out. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, to stay up to date with behind the scenes information, upcoming projects, tips and tricks, DIYs, so much more on there. As always, full instructions will be on my blog, steffidcreates.com, and links to all the products I used in this video in the comments below. If you make this, don't forget to upload it and use the hashtag SteffiDCreates so I can see your awesome creations. I want to see the apothecary jars. I want to see what you put in them and how you use them. If you spray paint them and add color to them, I would love to see it. I had so much fun making this. I hope you did too. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.